All right, disrupting the creative industry. My name is Tats. I'm the Chief Strategy Officer at Digital Entertainment Assets, the operators of PlayMining. My social handles right here at Tatsuya_Kohrogi. Please shoot me a message or keep the dialogue going. Let me know what you think about today's talk. So, the creative industry is broken. The more the technology advances, the more we realize that the existing creative industry is broken. And PlayMining is here to fix it. Just a quick intro about myself. So a little about myself. I have a multinational background. Growing up in LA, I did art, I played baseball, and I did band. I played high school marching band and learned how to dance. And my grandfather, he's a Japanese artist. He flew to America in the 60s, and he did art, Japanese wax, rokitsuzome, and he taught in San Francisco. And so growing up, I had this respect for creators and artists. And naturally, I got involved in the art world early. Career-wise, I started off working in Japan in SoftBank, at an IT infrastructure company. And then seeing my friends on Instagram monetizing and doing what they love and making an earning out of it from Web 2 got me interested in working in Facebook and Instagram. And then just last year, we became Meta, and then the whole Web 3 boom happened with the metaverse and NFTs, and I started studying. And one thing led to another, and now I'm here at DEA. And we believe that the play and earn is going to be redefining the future. GameFi will be a game changer for the creative industry. So going back to the creative industry being broken, 3 points. First one, creators are earning barely enough to survive. For example, the anime industry is booming in Japan, worldwide, yet the anime creators and the animation studios are still earning barely enough. 2, content creation is centralized and exclusive. So today we're talking about women in Web3 and diversity. We need more representation in the creative industry as well. We need more stories. We need more representation. 3, community members do not get rewarded. If you're an early supporter of a creator, even if you're an early supporter for 10 years before they become a boom or a hit, you don't get rewarded for that. But Web3 could change this, and PlayMining is going to change this. How is PlayMining disrupting the creative industry? 3 points as well. PlayMining is empowering creators. 2, PlayMining is decentralizing the content creation process. 3, PlayMining is rewarding community. So, before I go into the details of those 3, what is PlayMining? PlayMining, we are an IP monetization platform that empowers creators. We have 4 pillars that comprises our PlayMining ecosystem. The first one is DeepCoin, our token economy. And DeepCoin is the only play and earn token that has Financial Service Agency of Japan approval currently. 2, the NFT marketplace. We have a private NFT marketplace called PlayMining NFT. And our users can purchase our game NFTs and our Metaverse Land NFTs in our marketplace. And just to give you some highlights of our traction, right now, annually, we have $70 million in revenue from our NFT marketplace. NFT games. One thing that's unique about our DeepCoin is that we're not just a single GameFi token. We have multiple blockchain games with play and earn features. So Job Tribes, our most famous and longest, has been around for 2.5 years. And Cooking Burger just released last month. And Graffiti Racer, Dragon Ramen will be coming out next month, and Lucky Farmer in November. Metaverse projects. The PlayMining verse. This is a world where a creator and the fans can co-create a world together. So for our NFT games, Our strategy is our games are our browser-based blockchain games. So what that means is that we can be played on all smartphone devices and all computer devices that has access to the internet. It's more accessible. And what's the key about our PlayMining ecosystem is the play and earn ecosystem with multiple stakeholders. So in GameFi, we have these three stakeholders: the creators, the investors, and the players. So the creators help create NFTs for us, and we sell it on the NFT marketplaces and enable the usage of these NFTs in our games. The investors purchase these NFTs and purchase it with DeepCoin and play or lend the NFTs using our scholarship model. And the players, we have 3 tiers of players. Our games are all free to play, so you can start right away. You can rent the NFTs from an investor, or you could purchase it yourself and operate the NFTs. And this is how our ecosystem is running. In the yellow, this is how PlayMining is giving back to the user and the economy. So for creators, every time there's a transaction on the NFTs that they created, there'll be a royalty being paid by the smart contract to these creators. And for investors, they can operate the NFTs and earn themselves, or what we're noticing as insights are a lot of our partnered gaming guilds are enabling their community members by lending out their digital assets. And 3, players. They're here to play and earn and enjoy the games. So going back to how we're disrupting the creative industry, first, about empowering creators. Right now, PlayMining protects the rights of creators and empowers them by paying out royalties. And we have already collaborated with over 100+ creators in the anime and manga industries to create original IPs for our games. And we have already paid out $9 million in Sing dollars, $9 million to these creators in the past year and a half. So some of the famous NFT collaborations we've done are creators such as from Final Fantasy, Digimon, Gundam, Fairy Tail, Dragon Quest. And the creator network that we have, the list goes on. 2, regarding decentralizing the content creation process. So using the Web3 technology, we want to democratize the content creation process for games and for the metaverse world as well. So for us, regarding our NFT games, we're doing this new project called Soul Fusers, where the fans and the producers are co-creating this game at the same time. And the metaverse as well. We collaborated with Fujiwara Kamui, who is the creator of the Dragon Quest world, and he and his fans are co-creating this world in real time and holding events to figure out what the next story will be like. So let me show you a video about our upcoming game called Soul Fusers. This will be released next year. It's a Web3 user-producer IP co-creation project. And the game itself is a command battle monster game, similar to Pokemon. And the creator for this and the producer is from Bandai Namco and Konami. And this will be a play and earn game as well. And the community members are co-creating the monsters in the game. So what does that look like, co-creating a game with the community? So, for example, in our Discord channels, we hold events. We ask questions. We vote. What should we name this monster? And that's for our game. For the metaverse project, PlayMiningverse, we do a similar approach to this. But this is more for land NFTs and a community for these specific Tier 1 creators. Here's another intro video of PlayMining. This is the PlayMiningverse.
頭の中だけにあるすごい世界があるんです。それを皆さんと一緒に作り上げていきましょう。
There's an amazing world that exists only in my head. Let's unfold and develop this world together. PlayMiningverse. It's a place where a new world is born. Acquire the land of this sensational world, and together we can shape and build a never-before-seen Kamuiverse.
So we're almost 6 months into this project, and what's interesting about this metaverse project is that Fujiwara Kamui's existing fans are buying the NFT lands and the profile pictures, and each season he updates the profile picture, and we saw some of the images earlier. But what they do with the reserves for this metaverse is that they vote and decide what should we do with this world. And what they've decided to do is create a comic series. So they've released 4 acts and co-created this world. And what they're doing right now is through the events, and they'll host an event, for example, the God's Race event. And depending on which god wins this race, it affects the next arc in the comic and manga series. So this is an interesting use case we're seeing where it's not just blockchain games, but Web3 entertainment in a new form where creators and the community can co-create a world together. And we think that's one new form of entertainment as well. So for the future of content creation, we believe it is to give everyone a stake in the content creation process. Also, if more people have a stake in the project, the chance of failure will be mitigated. So right now, a lot of the creative industries is centralized. The representations in the stories is not diverse. Also, if not many people are involved in the content creation process, it might be a bust. But if there's more people involved in the project, it'll be mitigated. So rewarding the community. I talked about Soul Fusers earlier about the games, but what we're doing with this project is that we hold contests, drawing contests, and ideation contests for what kind of monsters can be done. And if the producers choose those monsters from the channel, the creator of that monster will receive royalties forever as long as there's transactions going on in that NFT. So here's some examples. Another part for number 3 is rewarding. And rewarding the community, how can we do that? One is paying royalties to the community members, like I just mentioned, about the artwork. Another one is more about the events. So I talked about the racing event earlier with the Kamui-verse. And what they did is, after that event, they memorialized the event and created an NFT, and they airdropped it to the community members. And finally, third, rewarding the community. This is the basic blockchain game play and earn model, but our NFTs still have utility. So you can play and earn and reinvest in the game or extract it out into fiat. So for rewarding the community members, supporting the early community members and getting them rewarded based on the amount of the community impact they've had is going to be a big game changer. So by using Web3 technology and trying to find ways of how can make it more entertaining, what kind of new entertainment experiences can we create? For example, the co-creations of games and the metaverse worlds. We want to try to keep disrupting the creative industry. So again, how PlayMining is disrupting the creative industry? 1, we're empowering creators. 2, we're decentralizing the content creation process. And 3, we're rewarding the community. So I'd like to finish off by just quickly showing some of our titles. So Job Tribes is our casual card battle game. Cooking Burger is our multitask cooking game. And these 2 are already live. You can check it out on playmining.com. And the upcoming titles, Graffiti Racer, this one's coming out next month, is a NFT coloring game where you color the NFT and you race the game. Dragon Ramen is a third-party game where it's a quest battle game and you make ramen. Lucky Farmer, coin pusher and slot game, and you harvest crops. Hero Spiral, this is the next generation army battle game with mythological creatures. And we have a football management game, Goal Seekers, Soul Fusers, and Kamiyagura, the next generation trading card battle game, which is going to be produced by the Duel Masters producers. So please check us out at playmining.com, and thank you for your time.